let's put you right over here. Perfect. All right. Hi, I'm Clark Jerome Velasco. You can just call me Clark. And this is just a little introduction about myself and my adventures. So, well, without further ado, let's get started. To start off, I am majoring in evolution, ecology, and organismal biology. It's a sector of biology that's a little bit niche, but I love it. And I'm also minoring in environmental sciences. I'm also a member of this organization called the Filipino Student Association, which is a Filipino interest, yet we are very inclusive and accept anyone who is interested in joining. And we do numerous things such as philanthropy, volunteer work, cultural nights, and collaborations with other cultural associations themselves. One thing that I enjoy being a part of the association is being able to dance in our modern team. Besides all of that, I would like to introduce you to some other small things about myself as well. I love staying active, hanging out, and making experiences with my friends, a little bit of fashion, and to be honest, just being a little silly and funny. Moving on, I'm currently an RA, but beforehand, I actually want to mention how excited I was to receive this position. I was actually overseas, and my family back home was just quite ecstatic and very, very proud of me for having this achievement. Having this position, I have bonded with so many people, colleagues and residents alike, but I do also want to mention how having this position has flourished my creativity, whether that be program planning, collaborating, or even just decorating my floor. I also am very happy to know that I can be a resource to other people as well. Due to these experiences, being a resident advisor is a role that I would like to continue. It is a role that I would like to potentially continue also in other communities that may well suit some of my current expertise. Upon hearing about other communities that are STEM related, such as biosci scholars, STEM exploration and engagement, environment and natural resources, and even the sustained living learning and community, these specific communities has intrigued me for as a STEM-based major, there is an opportunity to build community while intertwining my own academic and career passions. I do believe that these communities will give me a chance to develop my guiding and advising skills on STEM engagement, which also feeds into my passions of being in higher education as possibly a professor and being a leader in research. Currently, I am involved in a research lab that has also given me an opportunity to hone in my skills for my future career. And for individuals in these specific communities that are more potentially interested in these similar opportunities, I would be grateful to give them the guidance and support that they need so they could also gain these same experiences. Aside from different communities, a task that I would always believe in is supporting others in exploring themselves, whether that be just their basic interests or their own self-identity. Growing up, I always questioned, what mold am I supposed to fit into? But later on, I realized that a specific mold is not what I'm supposed to look for, but that being your own unique self is what can truly bring you to a step in understanding your true self-identity. For this, I would like to show others that distinct individuality is something that you should not be afraid of. I mean, especially in an institution that is as welcoming as The Ohio State University. Becoming a resident advisor has widened my perspective of what community can be. Community is much more than just getting together and knowing names and familiar faces. Community is a safe space where you're, well, sort of dancing on stage with no one judging on how you showcase your identity to others, regardless of how you look and where you are from. I remember my first collaborated floor event and how it made me so happy to see other people from different backgrounds come together, not even knowing about each other, but they're all just generally having fun. Continuing my role as a resident advisor, I would love to see more moments like that where people feel, well, included. It is important to me to produce an environment where diverse identities can learn from each other. I know that learning from others, I have become more open-minded, and also I become more and more passionate about developing my skills in fostering diversity and inclusion. For this, I would love to introduce myself to new areas, connecting others, and hopefully show them my own perspective of community. Thank you so much for watching this video. Oh, and before I go, OH, IO.